Another social cost is the fact that a casino changes the environment of the community in which you place it.
所以事实上，另外的那个社会的成本就是说，不管我们把赌场设在哪里，会改变当地的社区。
I've heard some of your proponents here suggest that they will make a family-friendly environment for the casino, and I want to suggest that that does not work.
所以有人说，我们会创造一个就是那个对家族非常的友善的这样一个环境。事实上，他要跟电厂报告说，这是不可能的事情。
Las Vegas tried to do this several years ago. They tried to make Las Vegas a family-friendly environment, and that effort failed. And now they have returned to making it an adult pleasure environment.
所以事实上，他们在拉斯维加斯就尝试过要这样子，让那个整个全家人都可以在那边玩，但是后来就是失败了。所以他们现在就还是回到那种目前那个拉斯维加斯平常让大家一起去玩乐这样一个模式。
So I would suggest that a casino in Penghu really will change the environment there, and the environment will be focused on a sort of an adult pleasures, anything goes approach to life.
所以事实上，就算我们在澎湖设的话，它不会让大家是亲子同乐那种型的，它会到最后就是变成说像加州那样子，它是让成人然后玩在那边玩，然后就是什么事就是反正是成人的游戏，就是玩乐的地区。
Then the third type of cost is a political cost, and again I want to read a quote word from word that's from the Commission report, and I have the references here if you're interested as well.
好，所以呢，第三个谈的就是那个政治的一个成本代价，那他等一下也会逐字去读。
What we found is that once gambling enters an area, the community undergoes many changes. Local government becomes a dependent partner in the business of gambling.
所以呢，就是说，一旦这个赌博进入这个社区的话呢，那个社区的话就会产生很多的改变。那当地的政府的话呢，也会变成就是非常依赖那个整个的赌博产业。
And this is because there's so much money flowing to support legislators, to support programs, to tax. Once it's there in place, the government has to cooperate with the gambling industry because they're dependent on this source of revenue.
那因为政府变得非常依赖当地的赌博产业，那就变成说他们必须要花很多那个，到时候就会很多钱在那边流动。
And unfortunately, with so much money available, that's also a potential source for corruption.
那这样的话呢，也会导致官方会腐败，因为他必须要非常非常仰赖那些赌博的产业。
In the United States, you may know, we have a steady stream of local officials, mayors, and even governors who have been convicted for taking money from the gambling industry.
所以事实上，他们美国已经研究显示出来，很多的当地的官员、政府官员就是对州长啊，已经很多案例成案了，他们就是收受那个赌场业者的这些这个佣金贿赂。
And so the last part of the hidden cost that is usually not discussed is the criminal costs.
所以通常最后要谈的就是它的那个犯罪率的这个成本代价。那通常这个是比较少为人所研究的。
And what you will find, as we have found, is that when you have gambling areas like casinos, there will be an upsurge in what we call white-collar crime because people will lose a lot of money, and then they will have to engage in illegal activities to try to cover their debts.
所以呢，最严重的就是他说他们美国已经发现了，那他相信以后如果台湾真的成立那个不赌博合法化的话，也会发现就是说，会有所谓的白领犯罪，因为他们就是说花了太多钱了，必须要从其他的方式、其他的地方、其他的来源呢去拿到这些钱。
And you will also find that the potential for money laundering is great. Just because there's so much cash flowing, it's an easy place for criminally minded people to try to launder illegally gained money.
那么洗钱的行为也会变得更为严重，所以除了前面那种白领犯罪率会增加之外，那洗钱因为钱很多很多，那些有一些犯罪念头的人，他就会全部都利用这个方式去洗钱。
And perhaps even more difficult is the challenge to try to keep organized crime out of a casino. It's possible, but it's very, very difficult. Yes, it's difficult to keep organized crime out of casinos.
所以其实都到最后就很难去把那些就是制式化的组织的那种黑道呢，把他们赶离那个赌场更难，把他们请下来之后更难把他们赶走。
In the United States, as you probably know, it took us several generations to get organized crime out of running and owning the casinos in Las Vegas.
所以呢，他们在那个拉斯维加斯已经证实了，就是说很难把这种组织化的这种黑帮社会力量赶出这些那个赌场。
But even now, even though we casinos are now owned privately, and they're not controlled by the mob. Yet, we found in our report that there's a possibility that organized crime is still involved in the support services for our casinos.
所以就算是他的赌场把这些黑道势力赶走之外，那个是私人拥有之后的话，他还是发现说这些黑道势力还是在背后的那种资源网在运作。
This is something that you will have to constantly monitor, and it's an ongoing fight that never ends.
所以我们的政府就必须要持续去观察、持续去管理这个事情。那事实上这个代价很大。
So I'll end by quoting something again. This is from the report, word for word, and this is what the Maryland's Attorney General stated when they did an investigation for what the cost would be to open casinos in Maryland. I'll just read you this quote.
好，他最后的话就会引述那个马里兰的这个 Attorney General 这个地方，他会把他们的一个观察引述给院长听。
The general stated, quote, "There will be more violent crime, more juvenile crime, more drug and alcohol-related crime, more domestic violence, more child abuse, and more organized crime. Casinos would bring us exactly what we do not need, a lot more of all kinds of crime."
所以这就是马里兰他们的发现哈，就是说他到最后呢，在这个犯罪的这个层面上面的话呢，会有更多的那种暴力犯罪，更多的那个青少年犯罪，然后更多的这个酗酒啊，或者是嗑药相关的那种犯罪行为出来，然后也会有更多的家暴，还有呢更多的受虐儿童，还有更多的组织化的犯罪行为。所以呢，事实上赌场根据他们研究的话呢，赌场会让我们就是赌场带来的不是我们想要的，它是带来更多各式各样的犯罪。
So if I could summarize President Wong, it's not that there's no benefit to opening a casino. There are some benefits, but the costs are great. And what's left out of the debate is a clear view of what those costs are. So I want to encourage you and Taiwan to take a careful look at those costs before you decide to open casinos. Otherwise, I'm afraid you will live to regret the decision.
所以事实上，他就是说，他这边的结语就是说，事实上他不否认说开放赌场会有一些利益，但是呢，他也希望说，同时呢，它有很多隐藏的我们所不知道的很大的代价。那他是希望说，我们在开放赌场合法化之前的话，要很小心的。因为在这个辩论当中，通常一些相关的代价是没有好好的被讨论的。那他希望我们在做这个事情之前，要仔细的考虑这些 hidden cost 这些隐藏的代价。
Thank you for allowing me to speak. It's very gracious of you to do so.
谢谢您听他的报告。